Hello students, my name is Yogesh Jain. CBSE has conducted English subject term 1 exam and we are going to discuss the paper today. Okay, so we have three sections in this paper, section A, B and C. Section A is related to reading comprehension, two unseen passages are there. In section B we have grammar and writing section, and in section C we have literature. In section A we have total 18 questions, out of which we are to attempt 14 questions. In section B, writing and grammar, we have total 12 questions, out of which we are to attempt 10 questions. In section C, we have total 30 questions, out of which we are to attempt 26 questions. All questions carry equal marks. There is no negative marking. So let's start with section A. So in section A we have two unseen passages. Here is passage 1, that is descriptive passage, and it is about the judicial system in England, how it developed. So after reading the passage, let's solve the questions. Question number 1. England or Britain turn by turn came under the rule of. So we are to arrange these Saxons, Romans and Normans. So correct answer is C, Romans, Saxons and Normans. Now question number 2. The article describes. What does this article describe? The development of the system of justice in England, civilized societies and justice, justice versus civilization, rule of justice in England. So first priority we will give to option A, the development of the system of justice in England. Question number 3. Study the following statements. Romans were proud of their judicial system. There is not much difference between the Norman and modern system of justice. So after reading the passage, we come to know that both options are correct. So option C, both A and B are right. Question number 4. Match the following: Romans, Saxons, modern and Normans, and there are the statements which define A, B, C and D. So a priest to swear the accused, highly paid lawyers can win a case, educated judges and lawyers, the winner is a battle declare innocent. So we come to know that option B is correct. We will match Romans with educated judges and lawyers. We will match Saxons with a priest to swear for the accused. Modern, highly paid lawyers can win a case, and Normans, the winner in a battle declared innocent. Option B have these matches. So option B is correct in question number 4. Now question number 5. Study the following statements. In a trial by battle, money played a main role. Yes. God helped the innocent win the battle. Yes. So after reading these statements, we come to know that option A means statement A is correct and statement B is wrong, because we know after reading the passage that God helped the innocent win the battle. It was assumed by the people and the rulers, but in fact the person who has more power, more money would win the battle. So option B is incorrect. Now question number 6. Study the following statements. Saxon's system of trial was nobler than that of the Romans. Saxon's system had two aspects, rough and noble. The rich Saxons could hire champions to argue with cases. Even an innocent person would be held guilty if enough people did not swear for him. So after reading these statements, we come to know that which options are correct. So in this, option D, B and D are correct. Saxon system had two aspects, rough and noble, and Even an innocent person would be held guilty if enough people did not swear for him. Both statements are correct. Now, question number 7. Study the following statements. Earlier, England comprised small villages, each with a small population, and crimes like cheating and fraud were rare. So, which is the assertion and which is the response? We have to find out. So, we come to know that this is an assertion. Earlier, England comprised small villages, each with a small population. So, crimes like cheating and fraud were rare. Okay, crimes like cheating and fraud were soaring in urban areas. So, option A is correct. A is assertion and B is the response. Question number 8. Which of the following statements are true? The rich have always enjoyed an advantage in the judicial system because they were physically strong, so would win the trial by fighting. They could hire the strongest champion. They can hire the best lawyers. They could persuade the priest to swear on their behalf. CBSE has decided that option B and C both are correct. Both are true, means B, C and D. These options B, C and D. 3 options are correct and this is not true. They were physically strong, so would win the trial by fighting. It was dependent on money, not on physically strongness, physically strength. Now, question number 9. Which of the following statements are not true? Means false. We have to find out false statement. In the quest for justice, the guilty often went unpunished. Right. This is true. For 700 years from the 6th century, trial was mostly rough. Swearing value of a priest was equal to a dozen ordinary peasants. Use of champions in a trial by battle finds an equivalent in the modern times. So, option B means B and C are correct. Question number 10. Any glimmering of civilization. Glimmering in the above expression has been used as a metaphor. Glimmering stands for, so, a slight suggestion, a great hope, some fear, a little confidence. It is not about suggestion, fear or little confidence. It is about a great hope. So, option B is correct. Now, we have another passage, that is factual passage, and we are going to solve it. It is about roadkills. It is about roadkills of animals, mammals, birds, and the data is given in this passage. So, let us start. 11. Study the following statements. Roads are killers for animals. Both birds and mammals are killed on roads. Species most killed are necessarily the endangered ones. So, after reading this, we find out that both A and B are correct. Roads are killers for animals and birds and mammals are killed on roads. Both species most killed are necessarily the endangered ones. This is not necessary. Necessarily the endangered ones. This is incorrect. Okay. So, A and B means option C is correct. Now, study the following statements. Roads have covered 50% of land in Europe. Road traffic causes a great risk to wildlife. Some species can survive all kinds of traffic on roads. So, we have to find out correct and false. Option B is correct. B is correct and C is false. Right. Like it is saying that some species can survive all kinds of traffic on roads. No, this is not logical. So, option C is false. B is correct. Next question. While planning roads, we should see which species to protect. We are doing a lot to protect those most at risk. 50% of Europe is covered only with roads. Small animals, even with low population density, are most at risk. So, in these questions, in question number 13 and 14, CBSE is not instructed what we are to do. Directly options are given to us. So, after reading these options, we come to know that these three options are suitable, means B, C and D. These are true, but this is not logical. Option A, while planning roads, we should see which species to protect. We should see not a particular species, we should think about all, species. So, option A is irrelevant. We will take that option A is not correct. Direction is not given to us that what we are to do, but option B, C, D are going in one direction and option A is going in different direction. So, we have chosen option A as answer. Again, in question number 14, we are not supposed to do what we are being instructed to do, but after reading these options like more animals than birds are killed on the roads, small animals generally keep away from roads, number of road kills depends upon the population density of small animals, animals that come out only at night are saved. We come to know that option A, B and D are irrelevant and option C is logical. So, we are choosing option C as answer. Now, question number 15, the survey ranked the road kill rate of birds and mammals. The finding put grouse and squirrel at great risk. So, which is assertion and which is response we are to find out. So, after reading this, we come to know that option statement A is an assertion and statement B is its response. So, A is an assertion and B is the response. Correct option, answer is option A. Now, hazel grouse and ground squirrel are classified as species of least concern. The statement is a logical conclusion, a piece of good news, ironical, pleasant surprise. So, the correct answer is option C. It is ironical. The statement is ironical. Hazel grouse and ground squirrel are classified as species of least concern. No, the study found that these are the species which are most hurt in road accidents. So, statement is ironical because the statement is saying that these two means grouse and squirrel are species of least concern. This should be the species of most concern. The title of the study should be a bird and mammal survey, road kills, road density in Europe and need for conservation. The study is about road kills. So, option B is correct. Road kills should be the title of this study. Now, the purpose of the study is how to prevent road kills, to see who is more at risk on the roads, how to plan better roads, to estimate the number of road accident victims. It is about to see who is more at risk on the roads. The passage is telling us about different species, that which species is getting more affected. Now, we have section B, writing and grammar skills. So, first we are having questions of grammar. Question number 19. I don't see why you dash borrow his cycle. You have one of your own. So, here suggestion is being given, the person is being advised. So, we should take option A, should. Now, my family dash in Chennai for 5 years now. In this option, CBSE has decided option B is correct, has been living. My family has been living in Chennai for 5 years now. Dash, the letter arrived in your absence. Would you like me to forward it in to you? So, reading these options, we come to know that option C is correct. Should the letter arrive in your absence, would you like me to forward in to you? Means, if we are having S here, the letter arrives, then the option should be if, but we are not provided S here, so we will take should. Option C is correct. If he came late, he dash be punished. So this is a condition and its result. So we will take future in dash. So he goes with would. If he came late, he would be punished. Okay. Now question number 23. By the time we reach the school, the bell would have will be ringing, will have rung, would have been ringing, would have rung. So it is about future perfect tense, and the correct answer will be will have rung. Now question number 24. 3 months ago, I dash a student of this school. As we know that if in a statement we have time adverb ago, then the sentence will be of simple past tense. So here we will take was. 3 months ago, I was a student of this school. Now we have writing sections. We have 6 questions here and we are to solve any 5. So we are being guided with the instruction here about the letter. You are Arun. Near the gate of your colony, there is a motor mechanics workshop. Many cars are parked outside on the pavement and even beyond. Repair work goes on. The surroundings have become filthy. Pedestrians are put to trouble. Arun decided to write a letter. Okay. So what should be done? The letter will be addressed to the sanitary inspector, the municipal commissioner, state minister of health, editor of a local newspaper. So the correct answer will be option D, editor of a local newspaper, because Arun wants that the news, the issue should be in knowledge of audience, in knowledge of public. So correct answer is editor of a local newspaper. Now subject of the letter should be problem caused to pedestrians, inconvenience caused by the next door workshop, insanitary conditions at the colony gate, a health hazard. It is not only about health hazard, it is not only about insanitary conditions, and it is not only about problem caused to pedestrians. The total idea is given in option C, insanitary conditions at the colony gate. Now question number 27. Arun decides to write this letter as he has a personal problem with the owner of the workshop, a matter of social concern. He intends to contest the next municipal election. He is very health conscious. So option B is logical. A, C and D are irrelevant. So a matter of social concern is the right answer. So Arun is deciding to write the letter. Now question number 28. We have to follow the correct order to write the letter. How will Arun write the letter? He will arrange the contents of the letter in this way: noisy surroundings, action requested, garbage littered, public inconvenience, the health hazard, location of the workshop. Among these options, we should take first location of the workshop, then we should take public inconvenience, then noisy surroundings, option 3, then we should take garbage littered, 4th, and action requested, 5th. So FDACEB. Option B is correct answer. Now, what kind of action would Arun suggest? Fine to be imposed on the workshop, notice on the lack of cleanliness to be issued, workshop to be shifted, periodic visits of the health inspector. Option C, this is the permanent solution to the problem, so workshop to be shifted. This is correct. This action should be suggested. The correct closing of the letter should be yours faithfully, yours faithfully, yours truly and yours truly. We don't take faithfully word in formal letters. We should take sincerely or truly. So here option C is correct. We don't use apostrophe before S, so option D is incorrect. Yours truly. Option C is right answer. Now we have section C, in which literature is given and it is divided in 5 parts: 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. Okay. In 5th and 6th section, 2 extracts from Beehive is given. In 7th section, we are given an extract of a poem. In 7th, we are given an extract from Footprint Without Feet, and section 9 has mixed type questions, 10 mixed type questions from Beehive and Footprint Without Feet, and there are total 30 questions in all these sections, and we have to solve any 26. So here in section 5th, we have an extract from Beehive, and after reading this, we come to know that this extract is taken from the 100 Races, and it is stating the mental situation of Maddie, that how is she thinking. Let's start the questions. Maddie was afraid of Peggy, as much fun loving as Peggy, a kind soul and poor, in love with Wanda. So option C is correct. She was kind soul and poor towards, she was sympathetic towards Wanda, and she was poor also. She was taking clothes from Peggy. So option C is correct. Now 32. Maddie was sympathetic towards Wanda. Maddie didn't like Peggy. So Maddie didn't like Peggy. It was not that. She was best friend of Peggy. So this statement is false. Statement A is correct. Here we have the answer in option A. A is true and B is false. Option A, right answer. Next. Maddie joined Peggy in making fun of Wanda. Maddie's parents were poor. So which is cause and which is effect, we have to find out. So option B, P is the cause and A is the effect. This is right. Maddie's parents were poor. This is cause. So Maddie joined Peggy in making fun of Wanda. So we know that Maddie was poor and she used hand-me-down clothes from Peggy. So she became best friend of Peggy and she had to join Peggy whatever she was doing. So option B is cause and A is its effect. Now Boggin's height is a significant in the story. Wanda used to live there, so it is a poor neighborhood. This is the answer. Boggin's Heights was full of mud. It was not a posh area. So option A is correct. It is the capital city. Maddie did not live there. It is a rich colony. All 3 options B, C, D are wrong. Now 35. Maddie was poor and proud. No, she was not proud. Poor, so sympathetic. Poor and sympathetic. Timid, so fun loving. Option C is correct. Okay. Now we have another extract. This is from a letter to God. Okay. So after reading this, we are going to solve the questions. Lencho wrote the second letter as he was unhappy, curious, hopeful, thoughtful and confident. Which option is correct? So after reading this, we come to know that she was unhappy, she was hopeful, that she was unhappy because he found only 70 pesos in the as a help from God. He was hopeful that God will help him again, and he was confident also that God will surely listen to him. So unhappy, hopeful and confident are the answers. A, C and E. Option A is correct. Now the postmaster opened the letter expecting it to be full of thanks to God, shows his happiness, be full of anguish for getting less money, be accusing God of being miserly. So in this, option B is correct, A and B. Be full of thanks to God and be full of anguish for getting less money. Yes, because postmaster and his employees helped Lencho. They collected 70 pesos. So he was very excited that how Lencho reacted. So A and B are correct. On reading the letter, the postmaster was surprised, dismayed, pleased, puzzled. Option B is correct. He became sad or he became depressed. Question number 39. The post office employees are a bunch of crooks. The statement is thoughtful, sad, dismissive or ironic. So the statement is ironic. Actually, the post office employees helped Lencho, but he was saying that those were a bunch of crooks. This is ironical. Question number 40. Find the suitable word from the extract to complete the following. Sanctioned, approved, demanded. So sanctioned and approved have same meaning, and demanded is equal to asked. In the passage we are given this word asked. Lencho asked for help. So demanded goes with asked. Option D. Now we have a stanza from Beehive, and it is from our poem A Tiger in the Zoo. So after reading these two stanzas, we have to solve the questions. Question number 41. Read the following statements. The villagers don't feel happy that the tiger is caged. This is wrong. The said that the tiger is caged. The tiger is happy that he doesn't have to hunt for his food. So option B is correct, that B is right and A is wrong. We find that the tiger is sad because he was caged. So B is right and A is wrong. The villagers don't feel happy that the tiger is caged. We should protect the tiger as they are majestic to look at, they attract visitors to the zoo, they are ferocious, they are part of our environment. We find out that option D is correct, they are part of our environment. Question number 43. The tiger terrorizes the villagers as by killing their cattle, as it does not like to be hunted, as they have cleared his habitat. This is the correct answer. As he has got tired of being in the forest. So the tiger terrorized the villagers as by killing their cattle. Now a tiger in the zoo ignoring visitors is an example of metaphor, simile, irony or personification. It is an example of C, irony. The tiger is reacting to his imprisonment in the zoo by quietly walking in the cage, showing his anger openly, stalking in the cage, ignoring visitors. So he was ignoring visitors. Option A and C are same. So we cannot take both options, so we are taking option D. Option B is totally incorrect. Now we have extract from footprints without feet and the same chapter footprint without feet. So after reading this extract, we are going to solve the questions. Question number 46. The greatest problem for the invisible man was that being invisible, he could do nothing, he could not buy clothes to wear, he was hungry but could not buy food, without clothes he was feeling cold. Option D is correct. He was without clothes, he was feeling cold. Question number 47. He could escape from the boys as the boys were careless, the boys too felt cold in the winter night, the invisible man was cleverer than the boys, he went along a street where there was no mud. Option D is correct. In the story we found out that the footprint became fainter and fainter down the street. So how it happened? When Griffin, the scientist, chose the road which was without mud. So option D is correct. Question number 48. It was stupid on his part to come out on a winter night. He was not completely stupid enough. So option C, both A and B are right. After getting rid of the boys, the invisible man felt relieved, partly relieved, anguished and comfortable. So option B is correct. He was partly relieved because the problem not fully solved. Question number 50. We have to find out meaning of slip out. So correct answer is enter quietly is equal to slip out, slip into, option B. Question number 51. Attempt the following. Has given my heart a change of mood, dust of snow. What is the poet's mood now? Now we are given mixed questions from any chapter or poem from Beehive or Footprint Without Feet. So we have to solve this. This is question from our poem Dust of Snow. So what is the poet's mood? After getting the shower of dust, dust of snow. So actually he became happy. That is the correct answer. After getting dust of snow, the poet became happy. Question number 52. Paper has more passions than people. It is from Diary of Anne Frank. Which of the following is not true? We are to find out false. One can write anything on paper, right? People have good ears for listening. No, this is false. One can write one's diary even at night, right? One may express one's anger on paper. That is also correct. But option B is false. People have good ears for listening. This is opposite to the statement paper has more passions than people. So option B is the right answer. 53. In life, every man have twin obligation. Nelson Mandela. The twin obligations are first to community and second to country. No. First to family and second to country. So option B is correct to this question. Question number 54. He had in fact seen his older brother catch his first herring and devour it, his first flight. How did he feel? How did the young seagull feel? Angry, greedy, zealous, hungry. Option C is correct, that he was zealous and hungry because he had no fish, but his whole family were eating. So option C is correct. He was zealous and hungry. Mr. Keesing was annoyed with Anne, as it is from Diary of Anne Frank, and Mr. Keesing was Anne's teacher. So he was annoyed because she was talking continuously. Option D is correct. She was very talkative. N was very talkative. So Mr. Keesing was getting annoyed. Question number 56. The loss of a possession should make one feel angry, responsible, sad or careless. Option B is correct. Responsible. From the ball poem. And now question number 57. The black airplane is a mystery story because we don't know where the black airplane went. So option B. Option C, it's a mystery. Question number 58. For Tricky's present condition, both Mr. Pumphrey and Tricky are to blame. Only Tricky is to blame. This is wrong and this is right. Option A means A is right and B is wrong. Option A is the answer to this question. Now question number 59. It was quite pleasant working for Anil as he never complained. This is the answer. Anil never complained. Question number 60. Griffin became a homeless wanderer because he was an eccentric scientist, was very greedy, had to go without clothes, had set fire to his landlord's house. This is the factual answer to these questions. So we have attempted all 60 questions. Now you can match your answers that what you ticked in your exam. I hope you all have got good marks. Thank you very much.